Deepak, airlines have seen a little bit of a hit recently because fuel costs have gone up. And while this will take a few months to really hit the airlines and see their prices go up, do you think airlines are going to be able to take these costs? Are they going to push it all onto the customer? What happens now?
Typically all onto the customer, unless there is so what happens really is your micro bill, right? So you're billed for a base fare, you're billed for a fuel surcharge, and then you're billed for all the other stuff. So the fuel surcharge thing changes every day depending on when you book. So if you book today, you'll get a different fuel surcharge versus booking tomorrow, primarily because of the way ATF prices behave. ATF prices went up in the last 6 to 7 days, have actually fallen because unlike petrol and diesel, they didn't see that stand still in prices during the Karnataka elections. So there's a bit of an incongruence here. Airlines pass on this as much as possible because there's so much competition. You can't afford to keep your prices dislocated from the market for too long. They will have some kind of a problem because you have inventory. I have sold a ticket last month. I have to service that ticket with a higher fuel cost today. But at the same time, I'm going to sell at a higher fuel cost today, and tomorrow if the fuel prices fall, I get that benefit. So while one quarter may look bad, on an average, this is kind of going to average out unless oil keeps going up all the way to say $120. So while that looks unlikely given whatever is happening in the global market so far, you shouldn't write it off. And the oil impact on a short-term impact does have an issue with listed airlines. But if you're in it, in the game for a longer term, this should not be the major concern. The major concern should be occupancy rates. There are metrics like ASK and RSK. So those are things that you want to track more likely than the oil price itself.
So now that we're talking about airlines and their success and customer bases, occupancy, all of this, I've got to ask something. In Europe, they've got these international flights within the EU, from Germany to France, from England to Greece, where you can get flights as low as 10 euros, which is around 700 to 800 rupees. So how come in India, when I want to go from Bangalore to Chennai, it costs me 6,000 rupees? So what is that difference? Why don't we have cheap flights?
We actually do have cheap flights if you look at base fares. So it's like saying I'll give you a $10 ticket which is 600 rupees, and then I'll add a fuel surcharge is 800 rupees. So by the end of it, just going to the airport costs you 1,000 to 1,500 rupees as maybe a family of 4. Individually, even if you took a bus to the airport, it costs you 300 or 400 rupees. Then so the net cost for you as an airline traveler is much higher than the number that you see as advertised. So they tell you flights as low as $9.99, and then you find out that $9.99 is just the base price, and the fuel surcharge, and then every airport has a 100 or 200 rupee airport something passenger service fee, and then there is a fee on the landing fee at the other airport as well. So it's not just the Bangalore airport you're paying for the Chennai airport as well, and a bunch of other things, like for instance you want a seat that's not the middle seat, you're going to pay some more money. So the advertised price may not be exactly the same as what you eventually see. I don't know if that's the situation in Europe. So Europe may actually be seeing a situation where I have sold 75% of seats on this aircraft, and at the time I sell 75, I am profitable on that aircraft, so I just want to fill it up. So whatever revenue I get beyond this is profit, so I will take the minimum possible, and then I will do $10 ticket. Some of it is also the Flipkart / Uber games of I will lose money as much as I can to attract passengers and hope they stay. So while those two things are not happening in India, India does not have that economy where a flight is profitable at 75%, it never is. It's profitable sometimes at 95 or 90% only. So it's not feasible to make those rates available. And India does not have the kind of competition. They did, I don't know if you remember Kingfisher or Air Deccan when it started. Air Deccan changed the entire economics and said I will offer flights at 600 rupees. That was an era of about, I think, 1.5 to 2 years when you could take 20 kgs of baggage, choose whatever seat you wanted, and pay only 600 rupees each way. Now, if another airline comes, it could simply do that and make that happen again. So it's just that the market isn't supportive of it right now.